The fundamental right of universal suffrage is once again in question tonight.
These are the 9 people who will help decide our future as a nation for the foreseeable future. Will black and brown people have the same access to the ballots as their white neighbors or co-workers? With Justice Stephen Breyer retiring, President Biden is getting ready to make good on his campaign promise, nominating a black woman to the Supreme Court.
Tonight, BNC's Anser Hassan introduces us to a contender, California Supreme Court Justice Leondra Kruger.
When lawyer Terrence Evans helped organize a speaking event with California Supreme Court Justice Leondra Kruger, neither knew that one day her name would be considered for a seat on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Her qualifications, quite frankly, are more stellar than many of the appointments that the prior administration made to the court.
Evans is a partner at the international law firm Duane Morris. He's co-leader of its banking and financial services practice. He says Kruger's experience as a California Supreme Court justice gives her an edge.
Many folks may not realize it, but California has the largest judicial system in the world. So there's no country, except for the United States itself, with a bigger judicial system than California. And she brings that experience and also the experience of having argued before the United States Supreme Court about 12 different times.
Those 12 times is as acting Deputy Solicitor General in the Obama administration. Those 12 times is more than any other black woman. Leondra Kruger grew up in Southern California to a Jamaican mother and Jewish father of Polish descent. Both were doctors. She went to Harvard and then graduated from Yale Law School. The 45-year-old mother of 2 young children has been on the California Supreme Court since 2015.
She is, first of all, incredibly bright. I mean, you hear words like brilliant all the time.
Retired Judge Brenda Harbin-Forte served on Alameda County Superior Court in the San Francisco Bay Area for more than 20 years. She's known and written about Kruger during her time on the California Supreme Court. She says Justice Kruger not only has the intellect and experience, but is also known as a consensus builder, which is important.
She is able not necessarily to attack the position, but basically to ask you to show how you get to your position, to your conclusion, and to challenge people on the assumptions that are being made.
Kruger has been described as deeply principled and an outstanding lawyer, but she's not without challenges. She's already turned down President Biden's request to serve as U.S. Solicitor General. She lacks experience in the trenches with criminal defendants, but has a reputation as being a moderate, which could appeal to Republican votes. But Kruger's moderation, often in criminal and business cases, could discourage progressives. Still, Evans thinks being a moderate could actually work in the Democrats' favor.
You know, if anything, I think this could help Democrats in the midterm elections by energizing independents who might be more willing to support keeping a Democratic Congress if there is a more moderate justice appointed to the Supreme Court.
The backlash to President Biden's pledge to nominate a black woman to the Supreme Court has many calling this an affirmative action pick. But Judge Harbin-Forte disagrees.
Well, first we need to understand that this is not unprecedented. Many presidents have specified who they're going to put on the court. Reagan said he was going to appoint a woman. He did.
With Justice Kruger, President Biden may have the chance to do the same. In San Francisco, Anser Hassan for BNC.